The average family home contains thousands of items we don't really need. And living in all this clutter is making us miserable. But imagine if the entire contents of your home were laid out before you.
Oh my God, come forward.
So you could decide what to keep and what to lose.
This is the one item that I absolutely put my foot down. I am not getting rid of.
I know from experience the joy that can come with sorting your life out.
The possibilities are endless.
And I've assembled a dream team to help me transform Britain's most cluttered homes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is a situation.
Can we completely make over a family home without breaking the bank? Just by cleaning,
It smells so good.
organising,
The joy,
and upcycling what they already have.
Your living room.
All in just 1 week.
It's the most beautiful house I think I've ever seen.
It's your house.
I love to organise, upcycle, declutter. I cannot describe the joy that brings me. I am not the only one who gets a buzz from a supersized spring clean. So I've brought together 3 of my most obsessive friends to help me. I've got the best team. We want to just make something out of the things that we've already got. Not let's get rid of it and start again, which I absolutely love.
I am in the mood to clean.
Ewan is so lovely. He's like the fairy godfather of clean.
They're very polite around here, I must say. I absolutely love cleaning. Sometimes it's like the dirtier the better. It's a bit like those big spots that you see being popped on the internet. It's like it's more satisfying the bigger it is. Sorry, is that really weird?
Rob sees a space and he's like, I know how to fix that. It's just genius.
If I see an issue, especially in a friend's house, it will bug me. It will bug me. I walk into the room, that's the only thing I can see. So I'll have to sort it.
I bet I'm the first one there. I am always first.
Dilly loves organising. She is a girl after my own heart.
Hey! Do you need a taxi to the curb? Obviously, I had ex-boyfriends, a few, and I used to, as soon as they'd go out, reorganise their wardrobes. Completely changed his flat by the time he'd come home. I'm that crazy ex-girlfriend. Thank God someone married me in the end.
Yes! We're here. Oh my God. Oh. So, what do we know? Tash and Lawrence,
Yep.
4 children. They're both key workers. They're exhausted and they need our help.
Alrighty.
Honestly, can't wait to get in there.
The family have gone out for the day so that we can scope out what lies ahead.
Well, there's a doormat. I'm glad to see that.
Yeah.
Can you wipe your feet, please, guys? Where's the shoe rack? I'm just thinking, where are they putting their shoes on?
I would imagine under the stairs.
Yes, they are.
Yeah!
There's no system, I'm afraid.
In this 4-bedroom house, there's a kitchen, utility room, conservatory, and 2 reception rooms, all full to the brim with clutter.
I've found personally that the easiest way to organise is to strip, sort and systemise. So we are going to take everything out, lay it across the floor in a warehouse, sort out the things that we want and don't want, and then put it into systems to hopefully help them moving forward. Maybe this is a dog's room.
I'm seeing a lot of toys here, so could it potentially be a playroom?
So this is the playroom, right?
And what's in it?
Love this.
Hold on a minute.
hello.
It can't be the
It can't be the playroom, there's a drinks cabinet in here.
Living room.
Off the playroom is what the family use as the grown-ups' lounge.
How are we supposed to open it?
Great, a unit with no handles.
To keep the cost as low as possible, we're going to upcycle the family's existing furniture rather than buy expensive new pieces.
It has a lot of potential inside here, and it looks like it's been well made.
Next, Dilly and I head for the conservatory.
They've got this table in here, so they obviously wanted it to be a dining room. I mean,
Where are they eating?
They're not eating on here. Is the table big enough?
It is possible to try and make this an extendable table.
Or maybe like a flat
Or to
that
add
sits
something
down.
on. It will bring back the life to the table.
I love how
Have to
much you
keep
love
it.
wood.
As-
It makes me happy.
Soon, all the items in the house will be displayed in a huge warehouse, so the family can then decide what's worth keeping and what can be recycled, donated or sold for cash.
What do you call this?
It is a utility room, but
Yeah?
While Ewan and I try and come up with a plan,
Where do we begin?
Dilly and Rob are sussing out what we're dealing with upstairs. 3 kids' rooms and a master.
Oh God, there is so much stuff.
my.
There's no wardrobe. There's literally no
where'd
wardrobe.
you...
Why haven't they got a wardrobe?
Books.
All her work stuff in her bedroom, which is so beyond stressful, I can't tell you.
We've now looked around the house, but there's still one room we haven't seen.
I don't want to look.
Oh, wow.
Oh my days.
Ooh.
I have no words.
The double garage is packed to the rafters.
Where do you start?
Wardrobe!
Yes.
Wardrobe!
Ah, ain't that perfect?
I think I might cry. Oh my
We
goodness.
said we wanted to extend the old dining room table, didn't we?
it had one already.
It had one already. Ooh.
We've got a week to try and do this whole house, and I honestly don't know how we're even going to get this stuff into the warehouse in time.
It would take me a week just to do this garage.
Get your skates on. Got some work to do.
I mean, seriously.
Hello, look who's here.
Time to put on our brave faces as we're about to meet the family for the very first time.
Stuff can make a house homely, or it can make a house a disaster. And the way our stuff is at the moment, it makes our house a disaster.
I'll make a sign that says no Barbies allowed.
Juggling full-time jobs and caring for their 4 children means Tash and Lawrence have very little time to keep the house in order.
I think I have excuses for being messy, right? We are on this roller coaster of being parents and working, and it's hard to ever step off of that roller coaster and sort it out.
There's a lot of stuff in our house, and I like space.
When the orange light comes on, it goes there, and that's how I take a picture.
Is this your dream home?
No, not quite. Not for Mummy.
We've got too many teddies, haven't we, huh? It's just chaotic. There's maybe 2 evenings a week that we actually get to sit down as a family, and we end up sitting in 3 different rooms because there's just mess everywhere.
Unfortunately, it causes a bit of arguments between myself and Tash.
I literally have just caused a flood.
It's got to the stage now where it is quite stressful.
My kids deserve a perfect home. And it does make me feel like I'm failing, you know, and it does make you feel like, you know, you're not a good mum.
How are you feeling? Are you nervous?
Yeah, very nervous.
Lawrence,
well, he's not. He's really laid back. I'm the
Okay.
one that's a bit. Ooh.
I think we all get in those spaces just not being able to face certain things and then just leaving them
exactly.
because it's so overwhelming. So I've felt like that a million times over.
And it just sort of gets on top of you, doesn't it?
But what I will say is to really be able to organise it, we're going to have to let go of half of the stuff you've got in your house.
Stacey, what are you doing to me? Stacey.
There is just so much stuff. They just want to be more organised, and I don't know, they're so lovely. I really want to make it happen for them.
Morning! Oh, what a day. Busy day ahead.
Dilly and her removals team need to strip the entire house.
Hello.
Tash, stop hiding.
Oh,
We need to get this day started.
We've given ourselves a time limit for a reason. For me personally, if I'm sitting at home thinking, oh, I've really got to sort out that drawer, sometimes I can get into the mindset where I'm just like, I'll do it later, or I'll do it tomorrow. But I really believe that setting yourself clear deadlines can help. That's what we're trying to do with the week time scale, is give us that pressure to like actually get it done.
You know that we are boxing everything up.
Yeah, everything.
Everything. Literally
Yeah.
everything. Let's do it.
Yeah, brilliant. Bring it on.
Let's start in the hallway. Instead of just putting all the shoes into the box, you're going to put all the kids' shoes in this box.
Okay.
So this is what I mean by separating everything.
Great, yeah.
You know, even if your house is really unorganised in the beginning, when we pack, this is a really good way to start organising things properly. Believe it or not, there's actually an art to packing. You know, if it's done properly, then it's going to save you so much time at the other end. We want to pack with purpose. Is that food or is that a sweet?
That is a squished chocolate.
Okay.
Starting to think this is a bigger job than everyone thought. We're, what, midday nearly, and we've done the whole way.
Oh, tomato sauce.
With time running out, Dilly, Tash and Lawrence have moved on to one of the reception rooms.
What would you like from this room? What do you think is your main goal?
Having this as the playroom and that as the dining room, we've sort of been left with this middle zone.
Yeah. Obviously, they're going to take some toys up to their bedroom, but if we can encourage play in one area, it then means it's a little bit less chaotic all around the house.
So I want to get several things out of the house, to be honest. Jacob doing his GCSEs is a massive priority to be able to study.
If I could change anything in my room, it'd probably be space, because I think better when I'm moving around.
At the moment, Elijah is so messy that Grace gets really frustrated.
We need a wall here, so I can't see him.
I'm also doing a psychology degree. So I either study sat on my bed, on my bedroom floor. It's just chaotic as anything. And it's just, yeah, enough's enough now.
Condiments in the kitchen.
I was going to say, let me load me up. Can I just, a comment about the barbecue sauce in defence is they hardly ever have it in stock and it's the one the kids like. So
that's
I
why you
often
buy
buy
lots of it.
4 or 5 of them at a go
Okay.
because it will disappear for months.
Oh, okay. So that's why we're buying 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Every house I go into is the same. There's always a story behind why they've got something. But there's so much she's got that we're not even using. We put a lot of mugs.
I don't drink hot drinks, so I never use a mug.
So you never use a mug, yet you've got
No.
48 in there.
Yeah.
48 mugs.
It's overwhelming, the amount of stuff for them. I don't know how they have been living like this. How, when did you last use the slow cooker? And we have the spices in here.
This was my nan's. Nan, who is no longer with us.
What is this? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm really sorry. Okay. But you're keeping her spices.
Yeah. To be fair, I don't think she ever used the spices in it.
So, if Nan wasn't really sentimentally attached to her spices, do you think you can?
Let's see how the reality goes.
Let's see
when
we
we're
get
in the warehouse.
And how you feel about that.
Yeah.
This is such a massive challenge because of all the emotional attachment to every single item. There are things in my house that if I was like, why don't we come and do this over at mine? They'd be like, Stacey, how have you still got your son's foreskin in a box? I keep some random gross stuff because I cannot let it go. So I totally understand.
You know, I'm not like Tash. I don't really get that attached to things. So it's going to be, for me, it's easier to let things go.
Right, you got a minute. Who can get the most books in the box?
Me.
In terms of my childhood, I didn't have a quarter of the amount of toys that they've got. As a parent, you try and give them a better life than you had. So, in a way, you kind of overcompensate, don't you?
Don't need to pack, but I actually packed them in right there.
I wasn't born in this country. I was born in Nigeria. We moved over here when I was about 12, 13. And shortly after that, my dad left, went back. So never saw him again after that until he passed away. I still kind of miss that. So for me, I don't want to miss anything in my kid's life. Yeah, it means the world to me.
We need to tackle this garage.
The most daunting room still needs packing up.
When do you think you last went through the garage?
We haven't.
Lawrence hopes he'll uncover one particular item that's been missing for over 10 years.
When Tash and I got married, part of the tradition there was my mum and gave me a bag. It's electricals. It signifies growing up and going into manhood, if you will. And it just means, I don't know where that bag is, it's in here somewhere.
let's just try and clear some space, because at the moment we can't even get to anything.
Yeah, that's toys.
Just toys.
It's been an entire day of non-stop packing. While the kids are loving having more space to play, the enormity of the challenge is starting to take its toll on Tash.
Yeah,
It's just
they're
so
going to do
much.
that. Yeah, it's almost finished. End of the day, we're going to be in a better place, aren't we?
Yeah.
So we've got to keep thinking.
Yeah.
Put it this way, this is probably the most stressful it's going to be, isn't it?
If they think this was hard, the deciding about what stays and what goes is going to be even harder. So I'm a little bit nervous for them.
And then we had no stuff.
It's the big weekend ahead. Every single one of the family's possessions has been removed from the house and displayed in a 20,000 square foot warehouse.
This is going to be exciting.
Now they must decide what to keep and what to let go, so we can then begin to reorganise their home.
Yay! How are you? Are you ready?
Yeah, we're totally ready for this.
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
We go that way. Let's do it.
Okay.
Ready? I don't want to go in. Oh my God, come forward.
Over 600 boxes have been unpacked and laid out into sections so the Yaku family can clearly see how much of everything they have, including over 60 obsolete chargers, 11 old mobile phones, 1,567 books, 225 DVDs, 23 pairs of goggles, and nearly 3,000 toys.
What do you think?
Wowzers.
It's like a whole new world for them.
I don't know how all this fit in our house.
So, we have got 2 days to at least half every single thing in this room.
Yeah. Nightmare. It's the memory stuff that I'm going to struggle with.
Honestly, I promise you, we'll do it. We will do it, all right?
I'm ready.
Yeah, ready?
Ready?
To. Yep.
I thought the best place to start would be at your wedding section.
I didn't even know we'd have a wedding section, but yeah.
You certainly do, Tash. It's quite a large wedding section.
The family's possessions have been divided into zones so they can see how many repeat items they have, making it easier to decide what to keep and what to give away or sell. There's kitchen, clothes, electricals, outdoor pursuits, kids' toys, and sentimental items.
Welcome to your wedding. Right, we have got so much to do. This table, let's give ourselves a good 10 minutes and try and get it done in that time.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They've only got 2 days in the warehouse. We did it that way so that we could be cruel to be kind, almost put so much pressure on them at that point that they can't sit there saying yes to everything. It'll give us more of a chance to make decisions quickly and hopefully not hang on to too much stuff.
Over the next 48 hours, the possessions Tash and Lawrence decide to let go of will be put into piles to sell, recycle, or donate.
Look how young I look. Oh my God, these are horrendous. Oh God.
The couple got married 18 years ago. They've kept 143 wedding cards, over 90 RSVPs,
Nobody's going to want these.
We can recycle all of this because it's all paper.
17 packets of confetti.
To be honest, I'm not bothered about keeping that.
Come on, Tash.
Let's do this.
Tash's Hindu outfit,
Did you go Burger King at the end or?
Yeah, I don't remember. I was so drunk.
and all of their wedding presents.
Chop, chop.
We're nearly there.
Yes, Tash.
Done.
That is incredible. That is more than halved what you had at the beginning, so you should be really proud of yourselves.
Brilliant, thank you.
Ready for the next one?
Yeah, indeed.
let's
Well
go.
done, babe.
Next one.
Aww.
While Tash and Lawrence continue the declutter, the team have got to get the house ready for the items that come back from the warehouse.
Inside this cupboard was a sea of shoes.
Rob has come up with a clever shoe storage solution in the stairs.
My suggestion is to turn these steps into usable drawers.
Yes, that's exactly what I was having you think.
Okay, we're on the same wavelength.
So before I hoover, I'm going to do some dusting so that all the dust has fallen down to the floor before we hoover it all up. So what I like to do is stick a sock on my hand. It's so quick as well, you can just glide round. Oh, there we are.
Whenever I go into a house, I always adjust shelves because what happens is people move into their kitchen and they just put things away and they forget that their shelves move. For example, this kitchen cupboard here, maybe if that shelf moved up one more notch, you could fit more oils and vinegars in here. So when you're cooking, you can just grab your oils and your vinegars and you can cook.
What I've cut here is my template.
Rob attaches the template to the stair before sawing round the outside to make each hole, using it like a ruler.
Hello.
And Ewan is using a genius technique to remove the stickers from the kids' wardrobes.
We're going to heat this up, get this nice and warm. How about that?
Singy bear, huggy, huggy.
It's late morning on the first day at the warehouse. The wedding table's complete, but there's still the rest of the house to sort. Now it's time to move on to one of the family's biggest problem areas, the kids' toys.
Choose the teddies that you definitely want to keep, the ones that we can sell and get some money for, and the ones that we
I
can...
want to keep these. I don't want to get rid of any of my toys.
Why not?
Because I love playing with them.
Why don't you pick 3 of your favourite teddies?
Done.
You're done? Oh, that was quick. Well done, Eli. Thea,
Thea, do you want to
can
get
I
rid
give
of?
this to a little child?
Yeah.
Thank you. Anyone still like Elmo?
No.
Elmo's going.
No.
Unicorn?
Sell it.
Yeah, do you want to keep
Should we-
that?
She
or-
only just got that at Christmas.
You're worse than the kids, Tash.
Little
I can see you
puppy.
taking stuff out of the
And putting it in
the donate
the-
box. Oh,
I'll
okay,
put it in the
fine.
sell box.
You're not keeping it, no?
Little pup.
As the donate pile fills up, the children are finding the task easier than Lawrence and Tash.
I thought this was the kids. You keep it more than
Yeah,
they want
because
to
I
keep.
know what they play with, and I know the second that they go home and they've not got
Out
it,
of sight is out of mind for them, and you know this.
it's just rude, Loz.
It's not rude.
It is rude. It's like
not
somebody
rude.
giving you a
It's not
present and then
rude.
you putting
It's
it
not
straight
rude.
in the bin.
If it's something you're not using, what are you keeping it
But she
for?
uses it, that's what I'm saying.
I hear what you're saying. If she uses
She's
it, if she
3,
uses
she doesn't
it,
know.
that's fine. But if she's not using it,
But
just
if
because
you-
someone bought it, what do you need it for?
Well, because I
That's
think
how
it-
we got all this. There's tons of stuff here they're not playing with, but we're keeping it because somebody bought it for them.
it's just rude.
I told the doggies.
There'll be so many reasons why people can't let go of things, but if it can be recycled or go to a better home, letting go can be one of the biggest, most joyous things that you ever do. Having spent way too much time sorting out the children's toys, and with the 50% goal a long way off,
Washing baskets, you've got 5 of them. I don't know how you do your loads. Do you do like lights, whites and darks?
Yes.
So we just need 3.
there are just 2 hours left in the day to get through as much as possible.
How many blenders do you want? That's the same as a blender.
I use that for work, though.
The funny thing is, every time I pick something up, and that can be from a really beautiful baby grow that I can see there's a story behind,
Oh, look, it's my penguin outfit.
down to like a piece of ribbon. Tash has a story for that ribbon. She's like, well, the thing is...
I might get rid of that, but just hold it for now.
Okay,
Because,
but what are you going to do with that?
well, I don't know.
Okay, do you need it? Do you love it? Otherwise, it's gone. Rock cakes.
The twins made them.
There were some rock cakes and they were in cling film. And Tash was like, yeah, I'm keeping these. Take a picture, you've got the memory forever.
Yeah.
But not the mould.
No.
Oh, you go.
Piles look quite good, but oh my goodness, we've
Doesn't
still
look like
got
we've made a
so
dent,
much
does it?
to do. No.
After 12 hours in the warehouse, we decide to call it a day.
And we're in.
At the house, Rob's finished the drawers, but it's going to be a long night ahead for the team.
Hello!
It is a new day,
my
and I've
goodness.
drafted in No Nonsense Dilly to help.
Now the fun begins, right? So where are we going next? What am I doing? Where can I attack first? Kitchens are just my thing. I love kitchens so much because the kitchen is the hub of the house. Having an organised kitchen is really important. No one wants to come around and say, oh, do you want a cup of tea? And the tea bags fall out the cupboard. Yes. Tash, you know that these have got 12 Yorkshire puddings in here?
Yes.
And
so,
you've got 6 bags?
Yeah, there is a reason. I
Okay.
don't make Yorkshire puddings with them. The kids love pancakes.
So you actually use these for pancakes?
Regularly, yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll forgive you for that then.
Yeah.
But Tash, you got pancake mix here as well.
I know, because when I couldn't find the other one, the kids prefer that one.
I think that a lot of the time people don't realise that actually if you organise the things in your house, it ends up saving you money in the long run, especially on perishable items.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 different types of pasta.
By being able to see everything and knowing what you've got stops you from buying unnecessarily the same things again and again.
240 tea bags in this one, 200 in here, and 80 in here.
Dilly is just on me, man, over this food.
These are 7 months out of date.
This is 8 months old. This is a year old.
This is 18 months out of date.
This is open and mouldy. All right. Bit rude.
The dreaded box of socks.
Yeah. In my own house, I can never find a blimmin' pair of socks.
Yeah, we
but
have.
here, we've got a million.
So you need to try and think 10 pairs of socks each for the kids, yeah? And no more than that.
How many chairs do we actually need, Lawrence?
These two can stay, the rest can actually go.
There's a renewed sense of purpose.
I like doing this with you.
Which ones do you want to keep? All of them. No.
And even the kids have caught the bug.
How about you choose 2 more and then that's it? Do you like it?
But I want to find out how Lawrence fits into it all.
When we were looking through the garage, I did notice that it was mostly your stuff in the garage, and around the house there wasn't much of your stuff at all.
So it's all the football stuff you'll find mainly of mine, so that's
We
my
found all your
forte.
football trophies from when you used to play.
Yeah, football. It's
But
all
why?
football.
But why is it in the garage?
Nice and steady, nice and steady. In and out, in and out. Nice, Harry, well done. I wouldn't mind a bit more of me on display. It's just something I've never really thought about, you know, because like I say, I just put myself on the back burner. It's all good, you know. Ooh, someone's been practicing.
My dad came from nothing, started playing football and found his way up.
That's too small.
He's a bit of a hero to me, kind of like my idol, in a way. Yeah.
So you've got the kids, mum and then dad, you know, and then you have another kid, so that's 1, 2, mum, dad. And, you know, you find yourself going further and further down the pecking order.
Amongst the hundreds of boxes from the garage, I've made a very important discovery.
We found this bag in the garage.
A precious gift given to Lawrence by his family.
There it is. Yeah.
After how many years haven't you seen it for?
Roughly 10 years. This was presented to me by my mum, because when I got married, my dad wasn't around. Sadly passed away. So she presented this to me.
Well, things like this I think are really special, and you know, in traditions
obviously,
and cultures, you want to keep it alive even for your kids.
Kids, yeah.
What's ended up happening is some of the things that are really special to you, your prized possessions have just sort of got lost amongst everything, and that has got to change.
Yeah, definitely.
At the back of the warehouse, the piles of possessions to sell, donate and recycle are slowly growing. Once you get in the mindset of decluttering, I think one of the biggest challenges is knowing where to put everything if you do decide to let it go. You have to try and find the right charity shops for the items that you're giving away. So if it's baby clothes, trying to look for women's refuges, children's charities, electrical equipment. There are designated electrical recycling points all over the country, And a lot of electrical and phone stores will also recycle items like plugs and chargers. It's now 2 p.m. and the family have just hours left to sort through the rest of their stuff.
There's a few chairs here.
There are, yeah.
This nursing chair.
Yeah. I'm never letting go of this chair. I agree, it looks completely like a nursing chair, which is exactly what it is. But this is one of the very few items that I absolutely put my foot down. I am not getting rid of under any circumstance.
What do you think it is that is inside of you that is just not letting you let go of these things?
Lawrence and I decided that we were going to have children when I was in my mid-20s, and we had Jacob, fell naturally with him, had a very horrific time having him, unfortunately. I do think that did cause problems later on because we discovered that we wouldn't be able to have any more children. That period of time was quite tough for me, and to think that that's it, that you're never going to have any more children. So it was going to have to be the IVF route. If you'd asked me, 12 years ago that I'd be sat here now with 4 beautiful children, at that time I would have said, not on your Nelly. And I think maybe that's why I then hold on to stuff.
I love my mum and dad.
Who's that?
I don't know, but it's quite cute though, isn't it? Can I just keep that one? And let me think about that one.
The kids' artwork is especially difficult for Tash.
Look how much stuff I've got rid of. For somebody like me, that's actually really tough.
I get that it's really difficult. It's not at any point am I sitting here thinking, "Cool, she's not working hard enough or she's not doing enough." That's not the case.
I just feel that there's no memory boxes anymore. It's all gone.
It hasn't all gone, Tash. You're doing so well. You have so many memories.
Hello, hello. You all right, love? What's happening?
There's no memory boxes now.
We do have memory boxes. Yes, we do.
All the boxes are empty.
They're not empty, babe.
They are. Where is the physical box in front of me with the stuff in?
Look, what's all that?
I think that asking Tash why and her actually really thinking about why she's kept so much stuff really got to her in the end today. Having memory boxes for the children is so important, and now I feel even more pressure to make sure we get those right.
Tash and Lawrence take stock, and the team crack on at the house.
I'm gonna get my mate involved. God. You need to wear your goggles when you do this.
This low-cost toilet brush attaches to almost any drill and takes the elbow grease out of cleaning the loo.
So I start around the top, and it gets right up underneath the rim.
Rather than buy expensive new pieces, Rob is transforming some of the family's old furniture.
So what I'm gonna try and do is turn this 3-door into a 2-drawer wardrobe.
He's adjusting the wardrobe we found at the back of the garage to make it fit in the master bedroom.
All of this will disappear, leaving this.
Instead of just chopping off the end, he wants to disassemble the whole wardrobe carefully so the original M panel can still be used. This will make it look like it was always meant to be a 2-door once it's all put back together.
Here we are, setting up the base.
Using glue as well as nails will make the wardrobe extra sturdy. Meanwhile, Ewan is making every last surface sparkle.
Watermarks on here, so I'm gonna go on it with my favourite, which is lemon and some salt. And what this does is the acid in the lemon will cut through any lime scale, and then the salt makes it nice and abrasive. Now, this is all nice and shiny.
Rob's also turning the family's old TV unit into a drinks cabinet to hold the bottles from the playroom. He's using the leftover wood from the wardrobe to make shelves in the centre for a wine rack for Tash and Lawrence to enjoy their evenings.
Being a parent, I so get the need for us time, you and the missus.
Back at the warehouse, Tash and Lawrence are showing more determination.
Yes, Tash.
Now we've just 3 hours left.
You ready for the last stretch?
Yeah.
Let's go full on.
They face the final push.
We need to go through your wardrobe really quickly.
Bibs, muslins.
We're doing that as a memory.
We need to go through these books. Everyone keeps Delia. We must never get rid of Delia. OK, we've got 20 minutes left.
Cool, blimey.
Put this in keep, but I think I probably will get rid of it. But I
No, then it's got to go.
5-minute warning.
That can go, that can go.
Yeah, go, mate. Let's go.
Job done.
After just 2 days and a lot of hard work, the Yaku family have achieved the declutter of their lives.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Did you ever think it? When I said at the beginning it's going to have to be hard.
I was like, no.
You've done all the hard work and now we can reap the benefits. Let's say
go.
goodbye to this warehouse and see some daylight.
Done, we are done.
Buy stuff.
It is 8 a.m.
Right, let's get together. Let's think of a plan.
All of the family's kept possessions have arrived back at the house. The painting's almost done, and now we have just 1 day left to finish before the Yaku family see their improved home.
Do you know what I think we need to do? We need to really manage our time because we've only got today.
Yes.
That sounds like a plan to me.
No lunch for us today.
No, crack on.
Yay.
Box for the kitchen, please. Thank you very much.
Dilly starts in the kitchen.
Nan's old spice rack.
I'm concentrating on upcycling the most sentimental items.
All the spices you remember. None of them younger than 8 years old.
Our museum favourites.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Get the labels off.
Yeah.
Spray paint the lids.
Oh, nice.
Wash them all out.
Yeah.
Paint this.
Yes.
And then label them up. So she's
Fab.
got a proper spice rack.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
I always like to put things in high order, and your least used glasses on the top shelf to your most commonly used glasses on the bottom.
All right.
Using a chalk-based spray paint will give the spice rack a nice smooth finish without it looking too shiny. It can even be used on the plastic lids.
When you use spray paint, you have to keep wiping the nib, otherwise it all builds up and then it starts making dots.
Oh, yeah.
We're saving as much money as we possibly can by upcycling most of the Yaku's items. But we have bought some things to make their lives more organised going forward.
The reason we decant cereals is about knowing what you have, being able to see what you have, and knowing how much you need to then go and buy.
Rob's transforming the old pantry cupboard that was in the playroom into a desk for Tash, so she no longer has to study on her bedroom floor.
Printer will be here on a drawer. That section there is where you're going to have our laptop.
He adds additional brackets to make it more sturdy for her to work on. Ewan has reunited the table leaf we found in the garage back with its original owner. Sanding the table before oiling not only gets rid of crayon marks, but also allows the oil to soak in more, leaving it better protected.
I'm thinking roast dinner, put all the chicken situation on that end, and there's plenty of room up here for everybody to sit around the table together.
I wish I had a tension rod right now. I'm going to get Joe to bring some tension rod, you know, because I think it'll change our life.
All right, buy some
I'll be
tension
back in a
rods.
sec.
I am happy with that.
Dilly's started to turn one of the reception rooms into a proper playroom.
Any Lego fans, this is a game changer. Organising your Lego in colour. You know, normally people have, like this, one huge box of chaos. When they know that everything has a place, it's easier to put it back to that place. And I'm so excited to see their little faces when they walk into this room.
I even had to drag my boyfriend Joe in to bring extra supplies.
What time do you call this?
Not even a thank you. Did you see that? Not even a thank you.
Right, go on. What do you want? I need the tension rod.
Right, let's have a look then.
I knew I had some.
You got them?
Yeah.
What's all this? What are you all snapping about?
Oh, I don't know, Joe. What?
Don't get that in my van. I don't want it in my van.
I wasn't. You're getting it in your van now. I was just
You're
walking
so
in
messy.
and out.
Let me get it. Go on. All right. Good
I love
luck,
you.
yeah?
Thank you.
Go on,
I'm
like,
sorry.
got your work cut out for you.
I am. I love you, Babs.
What are you doing?
Basically, trying to tilt the shelf. Always reconfigure your cupboards to make them work for you.
So what's going to stop everything slipping off the shelf?
So these tension rods, basically, they're just they're like curtain poles. They are curtain poles essentially, and you just fit them into your space. It just means when you're putting your tins in, you can see that whole row now. I love these things, and I've put some curtain clips on it. Then it's like a wardrobe of sauces. You can easily see everything that you've got in there. I do this with my packets and honestly, it's changed my life.
After 2 hours, Dilly is still colour coordinating the Lego.
This has actually taken a lot longer than I thought. I didn't contemplate how much Lego there was. I knew there was a lot of Lego, but actually when I unpacked it, I only saw a few boxes and then I've just kept discovering more and more Lego.
And I'm feeling the pressure to make the memory boxes absolutely perfect for Tash.
Christening stuff, locks of hair, everything. They're all in these boxes, teeth. I just think this is the easiest way to keep the precious things together.
These storage units were spread across 3 or 4 different rooms in the house. So what we've done is we've taken all the storage, put it into this room, and now we're going to organise the books. I always try to keep them in genre and author rather than in colour because it makes no sense.
The last one. And then it's mission memory box completed.
Dilly's got the label machine out, so the kids will know where everything lives, hopefully making it easier to tidy up.
The thing with the labelling machine is, you know, they're quite affordable, every family can have them, and it just means that you can just create a bit of structure in every single room. The joy, the joy.
The piles of items at the warehouse that the family decided to let go of are taken to be recycled.
Hey, you going to carry something for Mummy?
Donated to local charities.
So you've got some cuddly toys and some kids' sort of knickknacks.
And sold at a car boot sale.
This is all the stuff that we decided not to keep yesterday.
Well, I don't want to sell it.
You don't want to sell it?
No. I like to keep it.
Look what I've started now. I have completely given her a bad example. Oh, yeah. For the Wii, 20 quid, 15 quid, sold. Yay! We made our first sale, girls.
50p. Done.
It's not going to go through the door if we do it like that.
At the house, we are massively behind schedule.
Okay, that's
Ewan,
better.
are you even carrying it? Ewan.
We've upcycled an old cupboard from the twins' room to give youngest Via a wardrobe.
Watch the walls, Ewan! It is so busy in that house. Everyone's sort of running from room to room, doing a little bit here, a little bit there.
4 p.m. and not a single room is complete.
Are you joking me?
We've got to regroup.
Oh, how are you feeling?
I'm smiling, but I'm actually
Crying inside?
crying inside.
I'm crying inside.
Because the way we're working at the moment is we're doing odd little bits here and there in
know.
each different room and nothing is getting finished. We need to start shutting the doors of every room and going, done.
Okay.
Let's do it. We've got to do it.
So what we doing?
Right, we're
getting This is organisation heaven.
This is like my porn.
Rob's attached painted sheets of MDF to the wall to give each of the twins a side of the room.
Don't want to be picky, but either the red line's not straight or the headboard ain't straight.
You wait till it's finished, it's going to look beautiful.
What do I even need to do? That's another thing. I need to start writing lists because I'm forgetting everything. I need to do something. Right, so let's get these shelves off the wall and pin these in stacks against the wall.
Yep.
Yeah, let's do it.
So the best thing about rolling jeans is it's going to take up so little space in this drawer. Fold them up once and then just roll them. This is the easiest thing to do.
All right, go on then. There we go, there it is.
Dilly's filling the drinks cabinet that Rob upcycled.
I'm loving this. Finally, there's just a little bit of adult space, a little adult thing.
With night drawing in and Tash and Lawrence coming home tomorrow morning, we have to race to the finish line.
We've still got loads of stuff to organise, Dilly.
I know, we need
And
to get
then
these out of there.
Everything needs to be cleaned.
Okay.
And like everything.
Your knees need cleaning as well. What have you been doing? I've just gone round in circles all day today.
Shelves are up.
Hey!
Well done.
I love them.
And down you go.
Hey!
Oh, I love it.
Good job, gang.
Oh! Oh no.
No, wait, why don't we just take the glass off?
I'm so excited for the family to come in and see what's been done, but I'm also really nervous. I know how much so many things in that house mean to the family, especially to Tash, and I just hope that we've done it justice. I hope we've done everything that she dreamed
we would be able to do.
Oh.
I don't know why we're bothering going home.
Can we just stay here?
Yeah, this is comfy, this is nice.
None out, team. Just last week, the Yaku family home was overrun with clutter and their chaotic house was causing them immense stress. Over 2 days, they managed to part with around half of their possessions. And now they're about to see if it was all worth it.
Oh my God, I'm so nervous.
I'm so nervous, but I'm so excited.
It's so nice to be home.
Come on, let's do this. There's no time like the present. Take your shoes off though, because otherwise you will kill me.
Okay, fine.
Welcome to your living room.
Not in my wildest dreams would I expect it to be like this.
Really? This is your living room, Lawrence.
The living room's been turned into a grown-up snug, free of toys for Lawrence and Tash to relax in.
It doesn't look like half a room.
The thing is you had so much incredible stuff. You like the cupboards, the benches, every bit of furniture you had was gorgeous and
Just used it.
it was just in the wrong place. Yeah.
Their existing furniture has been reshuffled to create more space, and we bought shelves and picture frames to display precious sentimental items and photos.
This was in your playroom. If you remember, what was it? It was like a bit of alcohol, a few condiments, some random stuff. Well, now it is your office space. Rob the superstar has very cleverly built a drawer in here to come out as a desk for you to do all of your degree work and uni work on. Everything stationary, all your life admin is in here, and you can actually enjoy it instead of sitting on the bedroom floor trying to do a degree.
Guys are amazing.
This room is yours, and then the playroom, all about the kids.
It does feel a lot more like an adult room, this.
This is just like a dream house.
You deserve a dream house. You work hard. Welcome to your playroom.
Oh my God, Lauren.
Each of the toys brought back from the warehouse now has a place. We joined up matching existing units that were spread across the house and bought new insert boxes to help them stay organised going forward.
Dilly was up until about 2 o'clock, organising every single toy in these boxes. And
oh my God.
When we were in the warehouse, I think we counted nearly 3,000 toys. I'm not joking. All their Legos in colour order.
We flipped the bigger toy unit on its side and rehung the doors, so it sits tucked away against the side wall.
I can't even cope. It's the most beautiful house I think I've ever seen.
It's your house.
Look, everything has got a place. Look, everything.
And Thea's gonna love it.
Welcome to your dining room.
Wow.
The family now have a proper dining room to eat together.
Ewan sanded it and gave it a really deep clean, and we found the extension in the garage.
The chair.
And Tash's 14-year-old nursing chair has been upholstered.
Look. Oh, my chair.
Please tell me you like it.
I love it. And I know everybody hated it, but
I love it.
now it's a rocking chair and not a nursing chair.
This was in your lounge. Do you remember?
Yeah.
And Rob has turned it into a little wine rack over it. They slide in.
Now we've got the perfect family eating, like a table for us all to eat.
You can all sit at the table.
This is a house now that I am going to be going, come on, friends, come to us. It's the dream.
It's just calming for me.
Yeah.
Because again, the chaos is gone.
Come in. Now, there's not a massive change on the outside, but it's all about us on the inside. Pastas, snacks. Yep, we got the label machine out.
Oh my goodness.
Every single drawer has been meticulously systemised, so Tash and Lawrence can see exactly what they have in their kitchen.
You never need to buy pasta again. Remember your Nana's spice rack? Okay. I kept the spice rack, I painted the lids and the rack and then labelled them all, so now you've got your Nana's spice rack and you can use all the spices. And it goes in the kitchen. Don't cry. Thank you so much. Dilly only let me have one cupboard, by the way, where I could put my tension rods in, and this is it. Oh, look. Some might say this isn't necessary, but in my opinion,
That's so necessary.
there is nothing better than having like a closet for all of your sauces. Now you can be like, what should we wear tonight? Meatballs in tomato sauce or sweet and sour? But basically what you've got is that every cupboard in this kitchen now has a system.
Yeah. Just no more blind buying.
No more buying. I think you could live off this for a good year. Welcome to utility goals. This is your utility room. Can we just take a minute to appreciate that when I first came here, I couldn't walk in.
I'm crying again.
Darks, colours, whites, all across here.
Oh my God, this is like...
So when you and I first walked into this room, we didn't even realise there was a door there. And now, you can actually use it. This is real side access. The systems we've got in here will mean that every time you go to clean a room, all you've got to do is come in here, open the cupboard, grab what you need and go. I'm so glad we're all okay.
Oh, do you know, it's amazing. I'm blown away.
The hallway used to be a dumping ground. Now it's a clear entrance hall with secret storage for bags and shoes.
Rob made these himself. It took him a really long time, but basically, they pull out and they've got all the kids' shoes in. We've labelled each step.
Oh my God, I actually don't know what to say.
There is no excuse now for us hunting for shoes.
We know that there was not many of your dad in the house, so we thought it would be really lovely to have him up on the wall. Every time you walk into your home, you get to see your dad. Are you okay? Yeah. Oh.
He needs to be there.
Each of the family bedrooms have been reorganised, including Tash and Lawrence's. And they finally have somewhere to hang their clothes.
It was in the back of the garage.
Triple.
And it didn't fit in here.
You would never know.
Ash Lawrence come round.
Oh, look.
That you wanted to see this
go.
every day.
He did.
That is perfect, absolutely.
That's perfect.
A week ago, this room was a cluttered mess that doubled up as a home office. Now it's a calming space for them to enjoy.
What? Do you know what these are?
Memory.
All of your memories and the kids' memories. Every single one of these boxes is full. And I promise you now, there is so many memories for you to go over, for you to look through with them. They're all up there.
Their drawers and bedside tables were already here, and Rob added a custom-built MDF dressing table to fit over the radiator. We also upcycled their sentimental baby muslins to create something very special.
Oh my God, the muslins.
So we got all of your favourite muslins together and found somebody who turns them into memory blankets.
Jacob had these ones, and the twins had these ones, and Thea had these ones. Oh, I'm blown away. It just feels like a bedroom now.
The biggest boys' room.
Wow. He is gonna love this.
Rob removed half of Jacob's built-in wardrobe to give him some much-needed space.
He's got a proper desk area, a printer.
And updated his old-fashioned cupboards with new handles and a lick of paint.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Grace and Elijah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look.
We've tried to give them their own identity, even though they're sharing a room.
Grace and Elijah now each have a clearly defined zone, and Rob built them a double desk to do their homework.
I love it, Lauren. It's like, I can move.
I can move around.
This is where you'll find me. In Thea's room.
Oh my goodness.
She's not going to know what to do with herself.
Everything has a place. Everything.
Yeah, I was just thinking, do we need to bring the kids back?
Yes, of course we do.
Sorry, Lawrence, it is time for the kids to check out their new home.
Wait, there's that.
Guys, what do you think?
Cool.
Can keep it tidy, Elijah?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. They didn't change the garden.
You're lucky we finished the house.
When we first went in your garage, we thought this is our nemesis. The garage was the biggest challenge for us. There was no space to move and endless boxes of stuff. But now it is storage heaven. The bikes are mounted to leave the floor space clear. There's storage for outdoor clothes and shoes. And household essentials are all on view.
Are you ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Coming in.
Hey! How you doing, guys? How you doing? Good to see you. Hello, Grace. I've missed you. How you doing?
Thank you.
High five. Nice to see you.
Oh,
hello.
God, you completely changed our world. Do you know that?
Yeah.
You're all so talented, like every single one of you, and it sounds really cheesy, but you have completely changed our world.
Haven't seen this in ages.
We're so happy you're happy.
To see Tash, Lawrence, all the kids just beaming and so happy with what we've done is honestly the best feeling in the world. Come on, let's have some cake, kids.
Party, party.
We can go through the store now.
Yeah, we can.
Now I can just walk in, the kids just put their shoes away. I come into the lounge, it's still tidy, and sit down.
Definitely not holding on to stuff. Thea will draw on a piece of paper, and before I'd tuck that away and keep it, now I'm like, yeah, no, that needs to go into recycling. It's lunch! We've had more family dinners in the last month than we've had in like our whole lifetime, I think, haven't we? It has completely changed our world, doesn't it?
Most definitely.
Cheers!